Okay, thanks for having me back again. Just going to talk a little bit about our season so far. I think I was here, I don't know if we played a game or maybe just a couple last time I spoke here, but I'll just recap it a little bit and then I'll just open it up for any questions that you guys have. Right now we're 11 games in and we are 4-7. We got to start off with a kind of a shaky start, as you guys know. Before Christmas break, we had 4 games, and we lost all 4 of them, so we're 0-4, which when we tell our guys, that's really tough if you don't get a win before Christmas. It's for confidence sake, and to still be able to come back to practice, before that Christmas break, and especially after Christmas break, and continue to work hard when you don't have that success and that winning feeling in the locker room. That's a lot to ask for, and it can be tough. So it's just a great credit to our guys that they were able to do that. They still came in every day and worked hard, especially over Christmas break. You could really start to see a turn. But I remember in the locker room in Aberdeen when we were 0-4, and I'm telling our guys that in the locker room that, hey, I know we're 0-4 and we're not a very good team right now, but you've shown glimpses that you can be a good team. You can be. And I said that in Aberdeen, and I don't think many of them believe me, okay, just because of where we're at. But, like Scott alluded to, in 2013 so far, we got started off great by getting a victory in Huron, and then we lost a couple, but we won 3 straight. So in 2013, since the Christmas break, we're 4-3. Got a little momentum going. Obviously, that was stopped a little bit with our game at Sioux Falls Roosevelt, but playing a lot better and improving. And then after our game at Sioux Falls Roosevelt, after they thumped us pretty good, in the locker room, I was telling our guys that, hey, a month ago, on December 26th, in Aberdeen, we told them that you had a chance to go from a not very good team to a good team. And then in the locker room after the game at Sioux Falls Roosevelt, we told them, you'd worked really hard. This was a month later, January 26th or whatever it was, basically a month later. We told them you worked really hard, and you went from not such a good team to where we think we're an okay average team right now, probably middle of the road. And we told them you got another month in the season, till February 26th. That's first round of districts. To where you got to make the next step, to where you can compete with the top teams in the state. And that's our goal for the next month, to see if we can do that. So again, at the beginning of the year, we weren't very good, not a very good team. We understood that. Middle of the year, we thought we made some progress. We've done some things, had a little bit of a success. And now, hopefully, we can make that final step, which is obviously going to be a tough one, to where we can get to where we can compete with the upper teams in the state. Our district right now, we feel that it's pretty much wide open. If you look, Sioux Falls Lincoln, last night they just took Sioux Falls Roosevelt to overtime. They had their chances to win that game. Very good team. They have some good wins on the year. You look at a team like Brandon Valley, who's also right at the top of our district. And obviously, we earlier in the year, we defeated Sioux Falls Lincoln, who is at the top of our district. Brandon Valley, a team that early in the year, they beat us by 20. They have some really good wins. They've beaten Pierre and Watertown, and they also beat Lincoln. So they're really good. But like I said, Lincoln just knocked off Brandon Valley, so we're kind of going back and forth. And then Sioux Falls Washington's getting a lot better. Last night they just played Sioux City East, and Sioux City East is really good. I think they're undefeated, ranked in Iowa, and Sioux City East had to win on a buzzer beater. And then also Sioux Falls Washington just beat Brandon Valley. So you see all our teams in our district, everybody's pretty much beating everybody, and it's kind of wide open right now. And obviously, we have a month to get ready for that. And right now, that's our goal, to be as prepared as possible coming into February 26th and first round of districts. Yep, Reed's a freshman, and he's improved throughout the season. He's kind of went up the ladder. He started playing at the younger levels and continued to play well at each level he was at, and played really well on the varsity level. and Lane's and Reed's just a freshman. Lane's a junior. Lane's done a really solid job for us in JV. And a lot of times you would think that could be an interesting dynamic with brothers, but Lane and Reed are both great kids, and they both handled the whole situation very nice. They're really good. Pierre lost a couple of games early. They were preseason #1, and they lost some games really close, and everyone's like, what's wrong with Pierre? Their record's 2-4 or whatever it was. But coaches around the state and people know the basketball, they knew that there wasn't anything wrong with Pierre. And since Christmas break, Pierre has really turned it on, and they're not only beating people, but they're beating them pretty good. The Hanson kid that's going to Creighton, the Severn kid that's going to South Dakota State, they're really both playing well right now. They're clicking on all cylinders, and obviously it's going to be a really challenge for us when we go there Friday to try to compete with them. They're playing really well right now. I would say right now Roosevelt and Pierre, when you look at the state, Roosevelt and Pierre are kind of at another level than anyone else. That doesn't mean there isn't teams that can't beat them, but I just think with their body of work and the talent they have, they're a little ahead of everyone else. And then after that, there's a group of teams that are just below those two. But like I said, we weren't very good at the beginning, and we knew this was going to be a process going into the year. And I know it sounds cliche, and all coaches say this, but we're really concentrating on continuing to improve and taking care of the Yankton Bucks, #1, and doing the things we have to do so that on February 26th, we're playing the best basketball we have all year. And if we continue to do the things we're doing and continue to work towards that, we think we'll take our chances come February 26th. Yeah, I was just thinking about that the other day. I think there's 4 freshman point guards that are playing right now. I think Watertown has one. Sioux Falls, Washington has a freshman point guard that's playing. Obviously, us and Pierre, we'll see one Friday night. The Severn kid that's going to South Dakota State, he has a younger brother that's a freshman that's playing. So whether they're starting or not, I don't know. But yeah, all 4 of those teams have 4 freshman point guards that are playing some for them.
Why do you think people are looking at freshmen more? Do you think the camps brought that along, or why do you think that freshman kids never saw that years ago?
Sure. I think #1, it's a little unique just in the fact that you have 4 of them. I think coaches are trying to bring up younger kids faster. But basically, for us, we're going to give our older kids a shot to start with, no doubt about it. But if we have younger kids that are continuing to play better and doing things that they're supposed to do and competing, and they jump those older kids, then we'll give them the chance to play. But as far as the other coaches, I don't exactly know what their philosophy or why they're doing it.